Welcome to the video transitions beta and my mid-range Abyssian deck. All-time favorite because all the synergetic combos I can get all around. Didn't expect that anyway. Hey, what's going on? I am playing a mid-range Abyssian and looks like a pretty good turn 1 play with the Jaxi and the Maw. Should I replace the Saber Spine Tiger? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Alright, well, the turn's been only okay. It doesn't really matter where I put the Maw because... Well, I guess this is the most important part because that means he can't hit the Jaxi, which is good or bad. This gives him the least possible options, technically, because this doesn't allow him to get rid of the Jaxi. But, you know, people particularly don't get rid of the Jaxi unless I want to... I mean, it's not really that important unless I want to put something down, but probably don't want to. Gloom Chaser, okay. Odd placement. I guess this is a Swarm Abyssian. Probably, I might need a Ritual Banishing next turn just for the dude. So let's get rid of the Darkfire Sacrifice instead. Probably just drop a Duelyst here. Oh, that's sad. I guess if he's going to take a slow, then I shall take a slow. I have less cards, so I will hit here. And I have a sister next turn, so, you know, it's not bad. So if he puts down the Blood Moon Priestess, I'll get rid of it with Ritual Banishing. Anyway, so I played this deck before with a Gore instead of a Jaxi. Gore, not as good of a Jaxi. Jaxi is super insane. Jaxi can go along with the Shadow Reflection, which is super insane. He already used a Blood Alchemist, so it's a little doubtful that he'll actually do anything else. Gloom Chaser, okay. He's swarming, he's swarming! Now I need to get rid of these guys pronto. Pretty pronto, yeah. I could just put down 10 damage on him. That's not bad. But that's a little bit silly. There's no need to go that... Oh, yeah, that's good. So I just need to make sure the least amount of Wrathlings can hit me. Unfortunately, all of his Wrathlings do have access to my general. So it's not that great. I can prevent... How can I do this in the best way? So I can prevent this Wrathling from hitting me, right? So if I hit here, but I do want to get rid of that Gloom Chaser as well. I guess not that big of a deal. So I'll hit here. Move this up here. Oh no! That was a bit of a mistake. Okay, so hit there. And then hit here. Maybe I should have used a Mana Spring, so I can put down Shadow Spawn, but then I'll just give him more Deathfire stuff, so I don't exactly want that to happen. Also, this is a super good combo, Shadow Reflection with the Duelyst. That is why I put in Duelyst, because Shadow Reflection is so insane. It's not quite a Divine Bond, but come on. A 5-10 is pretty insane also. Alright, so he's going to get rid of that. That's fine, that's fine. That means he won't be developing anything too major. If he puts down... Well, if he puts down Deathfire Crescendo, that's... not too bad. Although I have the Shadow Reflection with the Mini Jax, which is so insane if he's not able to get rid of that. There's so many high priority targets in this deck, which I think is just absolutely amazing. Really? He put a Ritual Banishing on that? That is interesting. Now it's a matter of which I want to get rid of. I guess I should get rid of the Jaxi. Saber Spine Tiger with Shadow Reflection. Should I just put on that much damage? So this is 5. That's a 2-turn lethal, right? 7 plus 8. I guess I'll go for it. It's not like he has Emerald Rejuvenator, right? No one runs Emerald Rejuvenator. Yeah, going for a lethal is pretty smart here. People don't usually run healing in Duelyst, so I feel pretty safe about this. And even if he put down Emerald Rejuvenator, I feel pretty good about the Spectral Revenant closing it out. I mean, that dude's going to deal, well, 6 damage per turn, and I have the Tombstone, so... Yeah, I mean, the only card that can save him is a card that might not even be in his deck, so that's good. That feels good. Feels good. I also have my general attack, so... I don't know, there's nothing I can really go on. Another Summoning! Not bad, not bad. I mean, that's very impressive, but... Too late! I got the damage in! Although I would be pretty upset at another summoning if like he got Spectral Rev now, but man, that pretty insane. But you got nothing on me, my man. I got too much damage for you. So I just want to highlight some of my favorite things in the deck just because of all the combos. So I'm going to say there are many proactive combos with Darkfire Sacrifice. And then we have all the control options. And after that, we have, oh my gosh, I don't even know what it is, but you have bursts. You have your Serious Mind Tigers and your Shell Reflections. And lastly is the MVP of the deck, Right of Undervault, which is super insane and just letting you play out all these combos and just refilling your hands. Be sure to check out Abyssian, Out Control Magmar. Don't really know what I was doing with this. Okay, Magmar, bring it on. Feroz Shroud. Okay, well I have a Jaxi now, so that's pretty insane. That's pretty insane turnout. I'm not sure if I want to play down a Sphere of Darkness here. Maybe I should just replace it. Maw is pretty impressive. I like it, I like it. Should I use the Darkfire Sacrifice now? I might just replace the Darkfire Sacrifice. Seems like I just play out the Reaper of 9 Moons on curve. Ooh, Flash. So he's going to have Inquisitor Kron here. Good thing I have a Serious Mind Tiger and Sphere of Darkness. That means that I can get rid of that with kind of ease. Although if it is a ranged dude, then that'd be troublesome. That's just been troublesome. Alright, let's draw first. Yeah, I can probably get rid of the Darkfire Sacrifice now. Jaxi. Yeah, that means this Force Field is going to get more value than I'd like. That's a pretty big difference. And getting that Force Field was... Oh no. Kinda want to keep a Shadow Reflection. Alright, let's just take this out, put down the Reaper of the 9 Moons. Hopefully he doesn't have a War Beast. If he has a War Beast, then... I mean, I can't really play too much around it, so I'll just put the Reaper of the 9 Moons where I would play it. Keep it what I have here. I could still remove the Sunsphere Defender with the Jaxi and my general hit and the Fierce Darkness. Although it's kind of a higher price to pay. Way too high of a price to pay. Alright, so he chooses to get rid of the Jaxi. That's pretty smart. This is very much not good. Hope I get a Saber Spine Tiger or something. Or a War Beast. That's pretty much the only thing that can be really good for me. Oh, that's it! That's the stuff! Oh my gosh. What a rush. Well, if he has another War Beast, that'd be pretty insane. Hopefully it will not happen. Hopefully a Zenrui also doesn't happen. Oh my gosh. There's too much stuff like it happen. Inquisitor Kron, please. Earth Sister Tegeti is fine. Get rid of one of the Jaxis. There's no need to have too many of those guys sticking around. Spectral Blade, okay. I don't really want to use that right now. Well, I guess I can just put down Jaxi here. Jaxi's pretty insane. War Beast is also pretty insane for him. War Beast continues to be a problem. I'll just run here. Yeah, I might as well. Should I cycle this? I don't think so. I can cycle it next turn. Darkfire Sacrifice, not exactly the thing I want now. Right now, I would really like a Right of Undervault. But the good thing is that I have a Shadow Sister, so if he's unable to deal with it, I'm going to continue to get health, so he's not going to... Well, it's possible that he won't get the lethal damage, so to speak. I don't know why he didn't move down as well. Listening support, I guess? Alright, at least he's not being proactive. Oh, I didn't get the health I wanted. Okay. Get rid of that Darkfire Sacrifice. If I have nothing to play right now, I would get rid of that Sphere of Darkness. I think it's okay to get rid of the Sphere of Darkness still. My. I think in the long game I still do pretty okay because I have the Wrathlings and all that. Give me Right of Undervault, please! Yes! That's what I wanted. That's what I needed too. Alright, so next turn, pretty easy. I'll just put down the Wrathlings, Darkfire Sacrifice, put down a Right of Undervault. Draw me 5 cards. Not too bad, not too bad, not too shabby. I guess we have to see if he has anything else to play. Alright, 7 mana. It's not exactly he doesn't have a lot of... Why would he not play anything? I guess he's just control now. He just has a bunch of control options. Alright, which one should I Darkfire Sacrifice? The one over here, probably? Right of the Undervault for 5 cards. Not bad. I'll keep another Right of Undervault if I do get one. Yeah, Reaper of 9 Moons is pretty insane. I'll drop it down. Hidden Daltas as well. You know, might as well. I am pretty far ahead, I'd say. I just want immediate effects, so I want to get rid of Ajaxia. I can close that game very, very soon. Very, very soon. So soon. If I can get another Dark Fire Sacrifice, I can do 11 damage with that Spectral Revenant. This is a lot of pressure. Oh, what a brutal War Beast. Rust Crawler, okay, that's weird. So I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Off by 1. It is what it has to be, though. I guess I'll get rid of a Ritual Banishing. Not quite it. Not quite it. Alright. Guess I will lose to another War Beast. A little unfortunate, but yeah, it's gotta be that. I don't know. That's so sad. Oh, so close, so close. I guess I should play the Reaper of Nine Moons afterwards so I could position it better? I don't know. Well, if he uses the Egg Morph, I'm still in a good position. Okay. I'm set. I'm set. I'm set. I'm set. Alright, he needs healing now. Hopefully I can get healing, because that's what I need. The natural selection. Come on, please, please, please. I guess most people don't expect the damage offhand. Saber Spine Tiger and the Shadow Reflection. 8 damage is not a joke. Yeah. That's what I call win condition, my man. 8 damage from my hand for 6. I mean, that's, it's not the best thing in the world, but come on, that's pretty impressive. Alright, hey, welcome to the end of the video. That was my mid-range Abyssian. Just one nice session with one of my favorite decks. Definitely being super strong still. I mean, there's not a lot of aggro decks, so I mean, you can definitely take it out against more mid-range decks by including Inquisitor Crons as well as Reaper of the Nine Moons, which would be a little bit too much, I think. I think you guys can complain about Reaper of the Nine Moons on, though. You don't need another Inquisitor Cron to make a deck a little bit more complainable. But anyway, be sure to check out some more videos and subscribe if you like. Oh, I said the see ya too late.